today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus Philip Rivers and the LA Chargers.
Well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by their quarterback who's in his 17th season now in the NFL, an 8-time Pro Bowler to boot. It's Philip Rivers.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Bell running on first down as he'll push forward for about 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. Nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Now Rivers. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Rivers. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Now Rivers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That wasn't good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30.
To throw, Rivers. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Complete to Kareem.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
Rivers again. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rivers. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, Defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Harrington Evans on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
10-yard loss on the
3rd and long for Rivers. Gets into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So the Bucs now in great shape to begin their initial possession. They'll be led out by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 4.
On 2nd and goal. Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Incomplete.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. After the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Evans on the return. The Chargers take over.
Phillip Rivers and his Chargers about ready to take over again. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Rivers. Quick slant to Brown. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
A.J. Brown. An 8-yard pickup. And the Chargers first down.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 43-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 103 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rivers. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And
on 3rd down, Rivers.
to go.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Buccaneers.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Now Crosby for the point after. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Whitney merciless. Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A check on the numbers for Kenyon Drake last week. 12 carries, 53 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
And that'll set him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
Allen looks to throw on second down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. 21-0 our score after one.
Chargers, nothing.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down and 10 yards.
To throw on third down. Rivers. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Complete.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
19 yards.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Complete to Brock.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
On first down, it's Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the run, this is Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
The ball carrier.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gain of 7. And the Chargers first down.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting addled.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Hunt. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down.
Play action now. Rivers. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And look at this, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a draw play with Drake. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
On 1st down, Drake. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 38-yard line.
Action. Allen. Buying time to his left. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. On 1st down, Allen finds his tight end Ingram. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to Evan.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Scantling. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Allen to throw once more. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
They'll take over.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he'll get this underneath to Bell. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
At the 29-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, You can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
All right, just call the call. We're gonna play it. Come on now.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the...
And he's into the end zone for Tampa Bay touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
So I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Trey Flowers picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Final play of the half, Rivers. Throw left side complete. That's Bell. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. James Washington leading the way with 3 touchdown catches. From there, we're off to check out another game. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's get you to Charlotte, North Carolina. Check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. Jamison Crowder, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching, it was Josh Allen who was on target in that first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Now a hit and a loose football, and picked up by the Chargers.
Recovered by the Chargers.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed. because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
A second down throw for Rivers. Looking for Andrews again. He's got him this time. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Los Angeles.
They'll run. This is Hunt. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
The ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, Rivers. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Rivers pass.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Hunt. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The ball carrier.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Goes underneath for Bell. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers first down.
They run with Hunt. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
DJ Swearinger on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Rivers.
30-yard line.
It's complete. He's got Gronk.
Rivers.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Chargers.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
To the air again here, Rivers. That is caught inside the 5.
Rivers.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Rivers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Complete.
No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Rivers again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Returning it, John Ross. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run with Drake. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Kenyon Drake, the ball.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Right back to Drake. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And taken right on the 30. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Rivers pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Rivers got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews.
Rivers.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Rivers on the money, complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, it's Rivers. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Chargers.
Rivers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
Rivers.
Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Rivers. This one taken in by Cephas. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger 1st.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 1st down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards.
From the gun, Rivers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
11. And it's 3rd down.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And this is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Been a very strong performance for them really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, about that. Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Rivers to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Rivers. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Los Angeles.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Operating from the gun. Rivers. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. On 3rd down, Rivers to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for A.J. Brown. Incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Pass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll run on first down. Drake. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Drake, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And they take a knee. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
And with that kneel down at the end of the game, partner, they now get to 3-1. This is a good football team we saw in this game.
It is indeed getting to 2 games above 500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters, every 4 games, and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Buccaneers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.